you don't see your potential, if you don't see who you are, how do we expect the world to see it? What we are mirroring to the world. Yes, when you come and see me in the sessions, I see your pains, your emotions, and what ages something happens. But I want to give you this for at home. Did you sit down in front of that mirror naked and write it down who you are, declaring it to yourself? I'm not just writing, I am. You need to have written down sentences of your potency, your magic. And maybe some things I'm ready to let them go. So write forgiveness to that time, to that situation. And then let's go move into the present and to the future. You can evolve, you can change. Your past is not going to hunt you, except you are hunting yourself in that past. Declare it to yourself. And maybe if people around you are reminding you of your past, you're not a tree, you can move from that people. So I want you to write it down today. Your statement, your declaration. And let it stretch you. And maybe you are at the beginning doing this. So don't write it on something so super extraordinary and super stretchy, because extraordinary is super stretchy. Write on simple steps until you don't embody them inside of yourself. And how do we embody them? Well, we need to look at our inner child. We need to do the forgiveness. And then we start becoming what we are declaring on that board, on that vision board. But I don't call it vision board. I call it become board. So what's on your board written down? And I'm looking at my one at the moment, because it's in my room and I look at it every single morning and every single night. And at the night time, I say thank you to every single person, interactions, everything will happen in a day. But if you don't see yourself as magic, you don't have to be like me and as a healer and somebody who channels and sees, yeah? You can be any kind of occupation. But if we don't see that we are unique, that we are special at what we are doing, with our children, with our partner, with our world, but we cannot be that with them if we are not that with ourselves. Then we are like a prickly pear, and we then attract the situations and people where it shows us to our wounded inner child, oh, life is just cruel. But the moment when you heal this inside of you, the magic starts happening around you. But as a people, we want to have some kind of a big whistles and fireworks. And trust me, I know this as somebody who's manifesting generator and 5-1 as a leader and has wanted to tap into the freedom of people. I want a freedom. And guess what? In my life, I live in my true, not just potential, but true magic of me, freeing people from their wounded emotions, showing them what's possible, and giving them the path. It's up to them if they choose to be on it. But I'm showing them, especially to the women where single mother, no family, how do you do life? And my children are now adults, but it doesn't stop when they're adults. So I need to see myself in the mirror. I need to embody it. I need to forgive myself. You need to forgive yourself. And then say, this is what I'm not wanting. This is what I'm becoming. Because if we go into scarcity manifesting, well, then we manifest more of the fear, what we don't have. If we are going to manifest something that we're not having, and we already know in our mind that this is what we don't have, well, we're manifesting something that we don't have. Be grateful for what you have now. Be thankful for what you have now. and then manifest expansion of that. Expansion. Absolutely expansion of you. It's another like almost additional arm what you are having of you. But declare it in your mirror. What is it that you are? By running away from your emotions, running away from people, places, and running and running and running. And I can talk about this for hours. When we are running, we are not willing to see ourselves because we're so afraid of it. To see who we are. We're so afraid of it, but every day is opportunity. Every day is opportunity. You're not happy with your marriage, or something was happening with your children, or anything, or in work, or anything. It's showing you, it's mirroring you things about you. Those situations are coming up for a reason. For a reason. And majority of the people, when they come and see me and they go like, yeah, my life is going in circles. And I go, I know. And this is what happened, and this is why. And this is why I show them without them saying anything to me. So let that sink in for you. In order for your life to change, you need to change. In order for your life to take a different trajectory, you need to change. And then when that starts happening and those glimpses starts happening and showing you, the key ingredient is, it's not about stopping. It's about creating even more momentum and understanding life is going to give you curveballs. But you trust who? Yourself. You trust yourself, your capabilities. It's this, or it's something stronger, or it's this, or it's we move on, or it's this, and we keep going. 1 foot in gratitude, 1 foot in desire. Absolutely, ladies.